Your teacher just asked you to describe your favorite car. Believe it or not, that question can actually help us explain behavior and why we do what we do. A scientist named William Powers developed a theory that is widely accepted as an explanation of human behavior. His explanation explores the idea of internal motivation. It explains that we behave the way we do because of something going on inside our system and our body. He explains that theory by using a diagram called the negative feedback loop. You see, when you are describing the best automobile and how it looked, you are explaining your reference. References are the pictures that you have stored in your brain of what you want. You want the automobile you just described. You also want a certain type of classroom. You also want certain types of friends. Well, where do you think your references come from? That's right, they come from our experiences. Well, where do we have experiences? Well, the experiences that create our references, they come from home, our community, our churches, our ball teams, in the media, Facebook, all kinds of different areas. Do you think school and education helps create our references? Well, of course they do. In fact, that's really the job of education. The primary job of schooling is to provide us with new references or to expand those that we already have. You see, our behavior is our best attempt to get what is happening to match what we want. Sometimes what we do is effective in getting us what we want, and sometimes what we do doesn't help at all. So here's how the negative feedback loop works. You see, something happens out in our world. We immediately see it, we hear it, we taste it, we touch it, we smell it. Our brain immediately performs the job of creating a perception. A perception is what is happening right now. A perception is real time. Our brain is continually doing another job. That job is called a comparison. The brain compares our perception with our references. If there is a match, when the brain compares these two, then we're in balance. When we're in balance, we are happy. When we're in balance, we are getting what we want. Our behavior is the best we know how to do to create a balance. Mismatch occurs when what is happening right now does not match our reference of what we want. We refer to that as or error. I'm going to give you 42 seconds to practice acting this out with your teacher. All right, I'm back. So the irk represents a negative mismatch. Sometimes you think something is perceived as different from what you wanted. That means your reference did not match your perception or did not match your prior experiences. When you have an irk or when you're out of balance, you will instantly try to figure out something you can do to bring yourself back into balance. That thing that you're doing to come back into balance is what we call an action. Sometimes our actions are happy, positive, and productive and do a good job of bringing us back into balance. Other times our actions are not healthy, not productive, and can actually create more irk and take us further out of balance. Our job as individuals is to evaluate our perceptions, evaluate our references, and to figure out the best possible action to keep ourselves in balance.